as the red dot trend is steadily increasing, I myself have gone down the rabbit hole, and I have put red dots on multiple different platforms on several of my firearms. Trying something a little new here. I'm not new to trijicon, but this is the trijicon RMRcc. It's a smaller version of the RMR. The CC is for concealed carry, and I had this put on a Gen 3 Glock 19. I had the slide cut that I have carried for several years. I've recently gone to carrying a 43X with 15 round Shield Arms mags, but I wanted a concealed carry with a red dot. This firearm is clear. But what I will do before I actually carry this firearm on my person is I will spend 30 to 45 minutes a day for the next week or two until I really feel comfortable learning to find that dot at speed, drawing from concealment and learning to find that dot at speed. I found the best way to train my eye is I will draw several times without the dot on, forcing me, these are co-witness sights, forcing me to find my irons. Then when I turn the dot on, as I find my irons, I automatically find the dot because they line up. When I first started shooting the red dots, what I had a tendency to do was trying to find the dot, and it would slow me down considerably. So if I just press out and I'm automatically looking for my irons, the dot it just sets right there above the front sight. But you know, I see, I do see newer gun owners or even first-time gun owners purchasing firearms with the red dot on there. I think that personally, it's a little bit more of a learning curve to get really comfortable with finding that dot, because it's just simply visual. That when you look at the top of a firearm, you can see the sights, but to actually find that dot and then put it on your intended target, I think takes a little bit more muscle memory, in my opinion. So before I actually put this in a holster in my waistband, I'm going to get quite familiar with it and get that muscle memory down to where I can find that dot at speed every single time. I definitely shoot better groups with a red dot. I'm more confident in my small group abilities and my long range abilities. I can shoot a much better group at 25 yards with a small pistol than I can with the irons. So for me, my preference or even my suggestion, I don't want to project my beliefs onto other people, but I just really think that before I would actually carry this, I really need to be comfortable and competent and have this platform really just driven into muscle memory, to where, you know, not even thinking about it, from the holster press forward, the dot is just right in my vision, so that if I choose to press and fire, that I'm gonna make a good hit. You know, like I said, I have other red dots on other guns, but it's not something that I'm pulling for speed, and not something I'm carrying on my person daily. So this is hopefully going to go back to being an EDC again. Not that it was ever retired; it was just kind of temporarily substituted. But I'm pretty anxious to see, you know, how proficient I can actually get with this little guy. It's small. It's really small, and that's what I like about it. You can see the co-witness. Really hard to see the dot there. Let me turn it up. Really hard to see the dot. There it is. But it, you know, you can see, because it's so small, it doesn't allow for a lot of wiggle. So you really have to have proficiency in your press, that you're coming to the same spot every time to find that dot. So just my 2 cents. Shoot a lot, train hard, have fun.